Alright, what's up y'all? Today we're here on Pokemon Showdown Team Builder, same as last week, to go over the team for the Week 3 battle versus Master Saber. I might have switched around a couple letters there in my previous, but anyways, first of all we got Indy, the Swords Dance Lumberry Weavile. I'm expecting big things for this guy. You know, he sets up on like half the dude's team. I sped crypt his superior, which, god damn it, I did it again. Alright, so right about now his team should pop up. If you look at his team, it's going to be Mega Gardevoir, Superior, Salamence, Milotic, Rotom Heat, Haunch Crow, Kofagrigus, Kofag. I'd have it written as Kofag, I don't know. Delphox, Alomomomomomomom, Scyther, Zangoose, and motherfucking Magikarp. Yeah, Magikarp, that's a thing. But yeah, if you look at his team, Superior is the fastest thing on his team, which my buddy Weavile here just kind of shits on. I think even at just, I bet at -1 an Ice Punch would kill Superior. But yeah, I got big things expected for this guy, cause I don't know. I wanted to bring a good setup sweeper, and I figured why the fuck not Weavile, you know? He's EV'd to where he has enough Spadef that a -2 overheat does like 50%. So if he has Rotom and he overheats and kills something, then I come in with Weavile. Maybe he'll try to Willow me. I get SD up, pop my Lum, and then maybe he tries to overheat me after that or something. I don't know. Anyways, this guy's we're gonna be dancing with some fucking swords today. Then we got Mega Manectric using T-Bolt, who is the same amount of speed as Weavile, just enough to be able to outspeed his fastest thing. Kind of standard set, boring shit, you know, Hidden Power Ice because Salamence, Flamethrower because Scyther, I guess? I don't know. Well, Superior, for sure. Volt Switch and T-Bolt because obvious reasons. Then we got Princess here, the Babiri Berry Sylveon, which is a pretty cool set. You got some funky ass EVs and shit in here. Yeah, EVs. But basically, I have almost max defense, and then the Babiri Berry, just in case I've taken some damage, I can still take like a Scarf Iron Tail, or if I'm at full, I can take a +1 Iron Tail. So really, this thing can just come in on Salamence as soon as he tries to click DD, you know? I don't know, and he's got naturally bulky Spadef, and then with max HP, he pretty much just lives most hits. 40 special attack investment allows Hyper Voice to OHKO Salamence, even if he's like, for some fucking reason, if he's running Spadef Salamence or like Assault Vest or something weird. But yeah, just with that little 40, it beats bulky Ments, and I think that's his only defogger, so I figured that kind of has to come. And then I got enough speed for I think for Alomomola, I believe. I don't know, dude. I made this team like fucking a month ago. Then we got Japhrodisiac, the Papaya Berry Tentacruel. I got some berries this week. This does, you know, the psychic type damage just because he has Delphox, and I know, I fucking know that motherfucker's gonna be Scarf. Just because it outspeeds my whole team, except for the next Pokemon that I'll show you. But basically I got knockoff so that basically I can bait him into going for the Psyshock, and then I can knock him off and then outspeed him with everything else. Toxic just for like Kofag and, you know, his bulky waters and stuff. Rapid Spin for obvious reasons. Scald because it's Scald. Then we got our old friend from week 1, Choice Scarf Infernape. Kind of just a standard, well not really standard, I don't think Stone Edge is a standard move, but basically that's just to hit Rotom Heat, Haunch Crow, Delphox, and Scyther, all for just, if not 100%, then they're 75%, because after they take rocks, they're dying. Had to be Jolly, because just in case he wanted to be Timid Scarf Delphox, but yeah, I got big hopes for this guy too. Got my Volt Turn going. I love me some Volt Turn, let me tell you. And then we got our designated lead. No matter what this motherfucker leads off with, I'm leading off with Steelix. Like, he could bring 6 anti-leads, and I'm bringing Steelix. He's Custap, so no matter what, I'm getting up my rocks and a move. The hope is to get up rocks and then either Heavy Slam Gardevoir or Explode on anything else, or Toxic Kofag. Or I guess if it was Alomomola, I'd probably Toxic as well. But everything else is getting fucked up, you know. And that's the team. It looks pretty solid. I mean, oh, obviously I built it, so I think it looks pretty fucking solid. But I like it. I have a switch in for pretty much everything on his team. I got my Volt Turn, which is my shit, and I got my Sweeper. So he's gonna stay in the back pocket till the very end, and we'll see what happens. But with that, we'll go right to the battle. Okay, so here we are at the battle replay screen, and you see he brings Mega Gardevoir, Kofagrigus, Delphox, Scarf, calling it, Melodic, Rotom Heat, and Honchkrow. Now, I saw in one of his other battles, he likes to bring dual Scarf, so when I saw his team, I was like, he might be bringing dual Scarf, fucking both fire types, you know? So, plan unhinged. He didn't bring Salamence, which is his only defogger. Unless Honchkrow gets defog? I don't know, it probably does, but who the fuck's gonna waste a move slot on Honchkrow with defog, you know? But he did bring Kofag, which makes me reluctant to explode. And fucking, I was hoping he'd bring Aloe Momo over, I want to call it Sakura, because that's his name, that's a Shady Penguin thing, but it's Melodic, that's his name. So pretty, look at him. Yeah, so I was super confident he didn't bring Salamence, which kind of makes the Berry useless, but who gives a fuck, you know, let's jump right in. Of course, I already told you, I'm leading off with Steelix no matter what. He goes Delphox. Flamethrower. I'm like, okay, Flamethrower would be on a Scarf, Delphox, definitely. I know this guy's Scarf. Eat my Custap, go for the Toxic, because I thought for sure, man, I thought for fucking sure he was going into Kofag. And I just ended up looking stupid. But I didn't look as stupid as I would have if I would have exploded on a Ghost type, you know? So I called a win. I know he's Scarf. I know he's going into something rather defensive, so I go right for the knockoff. It actually does some damage. And gets rid of his lefties. So far so good. Get that thing nice and toxic. He has no Heal Beller, I don't think. Not that I know of. I feel like Gardevoir probably gets Heal Bell, but I don't know. So we trade a Toxic for a Burn, and I go right into my Princess, and he Paint Splits. And I figured he would switch out, because I could just Hyper Voice the fuck out of him, but he did not switch out. I guess he went for the Hidden Power Steel, which would have been fucking hilarious, because the Berry would have popped and I would have got 2 Hyper Voices off. Damn it, I should have stayed in, huh? And then I just go for the Volt Switch, also kind of predicting, because he needs this thing healthy to stop Infernape, really, you know? But he didn't really give a shit, and he just lets it go down. So now Infernape just tears through his team. And he goes into another thing that is not a switch in, dies to a Stone Edge. 80% of the time, it works every time, you know? And he goes into the Great Wall of the Sea. Oh man. I just realized he has a little horn on his head. If you just cover up the horn, that's a pretty sexy water Pokemon, you know? But once you reveal it, then it's kind of gross. But he goes into Honchkrow. On my knockoff, I get rid of his Life Orb. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, you know? I'm like, you know what? I'm defensive. I can probably live a Brave Bird or something. I'm actually faster than him. And he goes for Tailwind. And I see a Mega Gardevoir, and I see Tailwind, and I poop a little bit. I just poop. But he kills me, and I don't want to give him a switch in to Mega Gardevoir yet. So I Volt Switch so that I can bring out something that won't die to 1 Hyper Voice. Because, you know, we got our buddy Princess here, the max HP fucking Sylveon. And check this shit out. Hyper Voice, crit, 1%. My boy Sylveon coming through on 1%. Fuck it, you can die to the second one, you did your job. Tailwind has petered out. And now, Mega Manectric doesn't clean up, but it forces out Rotom Heat, which has to take rocks damage. And then he has to overheat me. And I'm thinking, Weavile, we're about to set up. He's gonna fucking overheat. And he fucking misses the overheat. So I don't die, but I do get more damage off on him. And I'm like, okay, you know, he still has to overheat me, and then I can still, you know, set up on him. But he's fucking Life Orb, cocking balls and dicks and butts and, you know, just stuff. But anyway, at this point, the game is mine, because I have Lumberry and Swords Dance. But god damn it, was I mad. I wanted a sweep with Weavile. I didn't want to just kill one thing. But the good old Lumberry saves me there. And we're about to just... Oh, man. Anytime you see a a melodic get knocked out in one hit, it's like smoking like 14 cigarettes at the same time. You're just like, oh yeah. But yeah, that's the battle. We had our whole little squad in here, you know, the usual. He played very well. I mean, not as good as me, but I'm sorry. Oh my god. But yeah. Kept the win con in the back. He came through. Scarf and Fernape definitely did his job and landed all his stone edges like a good boy. And we were able to pick up the W. We are now 3-0. No big deal or anything. Because we've won 3 consecutive battles. Now, I feel like some other people are probably going to be 3-0, but really, they're just going to be 2-0, and then they're going to have one win that was handed to them. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to call out anybody in particular, but there's definitely some people that are just having W's, as they say, handed to them. And again, you know, I don't want to talk about anybody in specific, but there's definitely a team that might have beaten me with differential, but you know, we don't know what would really happen. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here before I piss everybody off. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys next time. Later.